My first day in Istanbul, Turkey felt like stepping into a story that's been unfolding for centuries. The call to prayer echoing through the streets, the smell of Turkish coffee and fresh grilled kebabs, the chaos of the bazaars, everything felt so alive. I met locals who welcomed me like an old friend and tasted food that carried the soul of the city. This is where history meets heartbeat. Welcome to my first day in Istanbul.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Istanbul. I am currently at the Istanbul Airport. I just landed after a long journey from Bangkok, then to Mumbai, and then Mumbai to Istanbul. Oh, it was long, but we made it. One thing I have to say about this airport, just right off the gate, is how efficient everything works here in Istanbul Airport. Obviously, Istanbul Airport is one of the major transit and pass through airports in the world. Chances are, if you're going to the Middle East or Europe, you might pass through Istanbul. We are not passing through. We're going to be exploring Istanbul. I've explored this city just a little bit last time, but this time I'm really going to get into the weeds and try to, see some things that I haven't seen and explore the sides of Istanbul that maybe you haven't seen and I definitely haven't. But yeah, guys, this airport is honestly one of the best airports I've went to. Immigration takes a few minutes. Everything is so well organized and well planned, so you never have to be confused or anything. And it's so peaceful, such a nice airport. Now, the one downside to this airport is that it is pretty far away from the city, so I have to go to pretty much the city center area known as Sultanahmet. That's where my hotel is, and there's pretty much two options. I think there's a metro that goes within that area, and then you can take a taxi, which is pretty expensive here in Istanbul to take it about 40 kilometers. So I'm gonna try to figure out how to get this metro, and I'll show you guys as well. I've never taken it before, but let's see. We don't have to search too much. The sign says metro is a 12 to 13 minute walk. Fun after all that traveling. But the taxi is way too expensive. It's like, if I want to take the taxi to the city, it's gonna cost me close to $60, $50, something like that. So I'm like, I might as well take the metro, which costs I think we'll see how much, but $2 or something. So it has signs that leads you all the way to the metro. You can see it says metro. So we're headed there. But even the outside area of this airport's so nice, guys. For a city with 10 or 20 million people, it definitely feels really peaceful out here. They got some nice cafes over there. Really beautiful airport overall. So this route takes you to the metro, but the good thing is they have these little walkways that, what do they call these? I guess travelators, I guess. Yeah, which will kind of take you through so you don't have to walk too much. Excuse me, sorry. All right, guys, so we made it to the beautiful metro station, and my friend is helping me. Thank you, brother.
Sure.
This way?
This way?
This way. Downstairs?
Yes, downstairs. This,
And which station do I go to?
Gayrettepe.
Direct?
Yeah, Gayrettepe.
Gayrettepe?
Yes.
And then change?
Gayrettepe, this Yeni Kapı.
Yeni Kapı.
Yes.
Okay, I will try to remember. Thank you. Thank you, brother. Turkish people are very helpful, man. If you just ask, they'll help you out. So, as you can see, this metro station is really beautiful. Now I have to figure out how to pay for a ticket, but I think it's new because I think this wasn't here last time I was here. But it's really nice. You can buy a card that you'll use or a disposable one. I'm not here for that long, so this one should work. It's a 10-time use, so let's see. Dang. So now that cost me 2 lira. So now I have 8 lira left on it. So you have to go towards Gayrettepe if you want to go to Sultanahmet. And this is what the metro station looks like. I have to say, guys, this is probably some of the most beautiful metro stations I've ever seen. Just the way they've designed it with the wood panels, the colors. It doesn't feel so cold. It feels nice and warm in here, very welcoming. I could just chill in here, Usually metro stations are very bright and metal and I don't know, dirty. They don't feel so nice. This one feels like I can do work in here, have a coffee, hang out, We're in the metro, but it's actually really nice, really clean, just like the stations itself. Look at this guy. I like your dress, bro. Very nice. Where'd you get this from? Turkey?
Turkey.
I have to get a suit from Turkey.
Live in Gaziantep.
In Gaziantep.
Yes.
Like, you're a tailor? Is he a tailor? Oh, very nice, guys. Look, this is a proper Turkish GQ, you know? Thank you, bro. Finally out of the metro. And you can see I'm in this Sultanahmet area because that's where my hotel is. You can see there's the blue mosque over there, which we will actually visit. But first things first, I gotta drop my bags. But you can see this is like a little neighborhood very close to Sultanahmet. There's a lot of hotels here. It's a bit touristy, but still has the original Turkish charm, like with the old cobblestone streets. The buildings are older, so you still feel the charm, although it is a highly touristic area. But that's the good thing about this city, it still maintains its history. I love these streets. Just walking to the hotel. So it's October and the weather here is really nice. It's like perfect walking weather. It's not too hot, not too cold, about, you can say 15, 20 degrees Celsius, 60, 70 degrees Fahrenheit. I really like walking through this neighborhood because you get to see all these old houses. But this is what the Ottoman Empire looked like, basically. You know, you go back thousands of years. Obviously we'll go into the history of Turkey, but there's such a decorated history here. I mean, one of the oldest civilizations in the world. And right here you get to kind of see a little taste of it, you know, as you're walking through. And there's kitty cats everywhere in Turkey, you see, and they really take care of the cats. They're like the most clean stray cats, the most well-fed, well taken care of. There's actually a lot of little hotels in this area, little hostels, hotels, and you're gonna find a good price in this area. It's a little bit outside, so if you want to save money, if you're a budget traveler like I am, then definitely this is the area for you. And here is my hotel, the Pia Boutique Hotel, established in 2010. I don't know how to get in. I think I have to message. It's an Airbnb technically, so I have to message the host. Look at this cool old, what is this, a Maserati? What is it, a Fiat? Very interesting looking car. Alright guys, so as you can see, I am in the house. This is literally just a house turned into a hotel, and this is my room. But the hostel as well, I think they do have shared rooms, but I got a private room, of course. And I paid about $36 per night on Airbnb. So pretty nice. Bed feels pretty comfortable. You know, it's an older house, but they've updated it, so they made it nice. Nice bathroom with a stand-up shower, you know, right here in the heart of the city, guys. Literally Sultanahmet, Blue Mosque, all of that stuff is literally like a 5-minute walk from here, which we're gonna go do now. I need some coffee. I want to get some Turkish coffee. I'm still in this area, this classic area. Oh, this looks interesting. Turkish street cafe. Typical coffee types, special Turkish coffee. Oh, is it closed? Oh, this one, Turkish street cafe. Very nice. Yes. Typical. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing? Assalamu alaikum. Do you take card payment? Yeah. Yeah? You have Turkish coffee? Yeah. Best Turkish coffee?
No problem.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Do you want sugar?
Do you normally put sugar in Turkish coffee or no?
Yani if you want, you can make. Did you want a strong coffee?
Strong coffee?
Okay.
A little bit sweet.
Yeah.
Just
Okay.
A little bit. Yeah.
I can put one sugar.
One sugar. How do you normally drink? No sugar or?
No, I love with sugar.
You're like, okay, so I'm gonna do it like you. You're Turkish, you know? So so this is the Turkish street cafe. It's like a traditional, people come here, just sit down. Can I take video here? No problem? This is like a traditional Turkish cafe, huh?
Yes,
very nice.
Traditional.
And this is how you make the Turkish coffee. Right here, man. Look at this. Traditional seats. Gonna sit down and enjoy a coffee. Thank you, brother.
You're welcome.
So Turkish coffee, no milk, right?
No milk.
Just the espresso. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. They give you a little glass of water. And now Turkish coffee is like a Cuban coffee if you've ever tried it. It's very concentrated, or Vietnamese coffee. It's very, very strong, guys. So you don't need too much. Look, they give you like a little double shot kind of. Let's try it out. Just
This thing will wake you up, no matter how tired you are. So interesting fact about Turkish coffee, in the 16th century, when this was still known as the Ottoman Empire, leaders believed at that time that coffee houses were places where rebellions formed, where people would talk out against politics and come together, and kind of where revolutions formed. And you know, it's known in history actually that coffee shops are where history is made, you know. And so 3 times in the history of Turkey, these coffee shops, Turkish coffee has been banned, literally taken away. This was earlier in the history. And then as time went on, now Turkish coffee is actually a UNESCO like heritage product because of the history that was created using coffee. Basically people sitting around forming ideas and revolutions, and you know, basically making Turkey what it is today, you know. So to get a little Turkish coffee in the Sultanahmet area, you're looking at about 120 lira, Turkish lira, which is you can say like $3, which is actually pretty fair price because, like I said, this is a touristy area, so you know, to get this experience and everything.
All right guys, now we are in the Sultanahmet area, and this is actually the main tourist area of Turkey, or of Istanbul I should say. If you don't come to Sultanahmet, you didn't really come to Istanbul, you know. So you got to come walk through this area. As you can see, it's a highly touristic area, but there's a lot of history. You can see this monument standing right here, and then you have this huge park where people hang out. These monuments are from the Ottoman Empire. Now, very interesting fact about this land that we're walking on top of right now. Now it's a beautiful park, but at one time this place was actually known as a hippodrome. So if you guys don't know the history of Turkey, as I mentioned, there were many empires that ruled over this land. You had the Byzantine Empire, you had the Ottoman Empire, you had the Roman Empire, and then of course you have the Turks now. But throughout, since the 1400s, 1300s, there has been empire changes. And during the Constantinople's time, Byzantine time, underneath of this land right here that we're walking on top of was a hippodrome. So hippodrome is basically where they do like horse racing or like gladiator type of activities, if you've ever watched the movie Gladiator. So there were literally underneath here at one time there was some crazy things going on. And it would be very interesting if we could just like take a blast into the past and see how it was. But now obviously it's become a really beautiful walking street, and over here you have the Blue Mosque, and it is also known as the Sultanahmet Mosque, but most people know it as the Blue Masjid because I guess, I don't know, of the blue domes and stuff, kind of blue. But it's actually currently under construction at the moment. You can see there's some minarets that are being taken care of, but you can still go inside. We'll take a quick walk in there, but really I want to go to the Hagia Sophia Mosque because that one has a lot of history and it's so beautiful. And last time I was here I didn't get to explore it. Now we are walking inside of the Blue Mosque. Just want to show you. Like I said, I've been to this mosque before, but I feel like every time I come here, well, it's my second time, it just feels just as majestic and beautiful as the first time. It's just one of those historical places, you know? So now I'm leaving the Blue Mosque, and literally right over there. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you doing? Alhamdulillah. You're a mosque volunteer?
Yes.
Are you teaching people about Islam?
We try to.
What is your mission? To just teach them about Islam or show them the beauty of the masjid?
You know, our guys, they are showing mostly the beauty of the mosque and tell the details about the building. But my personal idea is, okay, I also do, but very short and brief about, because people, they don't know the story of the Blue Mosque, when it is built, etc. But then we actually try to combine the belief in God and
Islamic,
prayer, the 5 pillars of Islam, 6 articles
how long
of
have you
faith.
been doing this?
Actually, several years.
What is your, when you talk to non-Muslims about Islam, what is usually their like feeling when you tell them about Islam?
You know, it's different. Some people they know, but most people they're actually unaware about Islam. They don't know anything about Islam.
Just what the news is showing them.
Even they don't know, Jesus, Isa alayhi salam, that he is also mentioned in Quran.
How much we respect
Maryam
him.
alayhi salam.
Yes,
how much
yes.
we know we respect them. And let's see, Jesus is ours. I said no.
No.
Sometimes you see your religion. I said no, not my religion.
no.
God's
God,
religion.
the one and
So
only.
We have to. That we have a nice picture which shows one God,
Yeah.
one humanity, one religion, many prophets.
And then I think you can help bring people together like this, right? Rather than trying to separate people.
Quest. This is what we say.
But nowadays, brother, I feel like these news and this media, they're always trying to separate us, So I think it's good that you try to show people the things that we have in common,
Brother,
And then
it's not something new. The devil, the shaitan,
Yeah.
from day one, Allah SWT created Adam alayhi salam,
Yes.
started to separate and whisper. But for those who are conscious, he doesn't have any power on. So if you do believe sincerely, yes, you're mukhlis, the devil has not any power
He
on
can't
you.
do anything to
so
you.
you do your best. You believe and you live a life, but the problem is there are among Muslims bad examples.
Of course,
And
yeah.
but this is the picture the social media make big.
Yeah.
So actually I say to most of my friends, I am not here to defend Islam.
No.
No, I am here to tell what is Islam.
what is Islam? And then
So-
people can make their decision
Yes,
after that.
precisely.
Thank you so much,
You're
brother.
welcome.
What's your name?
My name is Mustafa.
Mustafa. Assalamu alaikum, brother. You're doing amazing work, and may Allah give you the best of Jannah, inshallah.
Together, that's why we pray for
Yes.
ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة
وفي الآخرة
حسنة وقنا
حسنة
عذاب
وعذاب
النار.
النار.
Oh, Allah give us the best in this world and the hereafter.
And the hereafter. Thank you,
Take care.
Mustafa.
Wassalam.
Assalamu alaikum. Best of luck. Nice man. He's doing God's work. But yeah, guys, as you can see, that's the blue mosque behind me, and right in front of me is the Hagia Sophia, where I'm headed now. So the beautiful thing, as I mentioned, this one was actually built during the Ottoman Empire in the 1600s, right? But this one was actually not built originally as a masjid. It was actually built during the time of Constantinople between 537 AD and something AD. You're talking 537 AD, after the death of Jesus. I mean, that's so old, guys. And it was built as a church because obviously Constantinople, the Byzantine Empire, they followed Christianity at the time. And then it wasn't until the Ottoman Empire, until the first Sultan came here, Sultanahmet, where he turned the Hagia Sophia into a masjid, which we're gonna go check out now. All right, guys, we are inside the Hagia Sophia campus now. You don't have to pay anything to get into these masjids either. That's the beautiful thing. Look at how old this is, man. I mean, just imagine who placed these bricks here thousands of years ago. And how did they do it? How did they make these structures with no machinery? You're talking 537 AD. How did they do it, man, without machinery? It still blows my mind. And we can't do it till this day. If you ask someone to build something like this now, they still wouldn't be able to do it. But let's go inside. I'm gonna have to be a little bit quiet because prayers are going on right now. So this is the men's section. I'm gonna join the prayer. Wow, look at this, guys. Amazing. I couldn't make a video in there because we were praying and people are making worship, but man, absolutely stunning, amazing inside. And like when you walk in there, as soon as you walk in, you don't feel like you're in 2025 anymore. You feel like you've entered like the medieval ages, literally, with the lighting the way it is and the artwork on the walls. And you could see it was a church at one time, and then now it's became a masjid. And I mean, just so beautiful. If you love history, Istanbul is such an amazing city because every time you think you've uncovered the history, there's like a deeper layer of history that you get. So now we're walking out of the Sultanahmet area and getting into the city center here of Istanbul. You can see these roads, you don't really see cars, you mostly just see the tram But cars are allowed to drive on this road, but you usually see the tram running. And a lot of tourists. As I mentioned, Istanbul is a very touristy city. Now there are parts that we'll go to that aren't as touristy, but you know. And honestly, they've done a great job making it a tourist city. That's the tram car passing by. Look at this. There's a missing cat. So you can get a 10,000 lira reward if you find this cat. But the problem is there's so many cats in Istanbul. How would you find the specific one? I hope they find their cat though. Istanbul actually had 3 names. It was Constantinople, then it was Byzantium, then it became Istanbul. And actually the name Istanbul actually comes from during the time of Constantinople. When people would say, I'm going to Constantinople, in Greek it's actually Istanbul, which means I'm going to the city, Istanbul. So I think over time people would just say Istanbul. Istanbul means I'm going to the city, and then the name just stuck, Istanbul. So guys, I said I'm gonna be a tourist today. Hello brother, Assalamu alaikum. I'm gonna do this touristy ice cream thing. Let's see what happens. Yes brother. I know, it's very touristy, but just Italia, no, pistachio. Where from? I'm from America. Yes. Thank you. Very nice. How much, brother? Huh? Here? I think I have to pay this guy. Yay. Assalamu alaikum. How much, bro?
400, brother.
400. Can I pay with card?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. That's another good thing about Istanbul. You can usually use card. Most places. I see this thing always on the internet and I'm like, would I ever do that? And I just did it. Why not? By the way, I paid 400 Turkish lira for this ice cream. You're not really paying for the ice cream, you're paying for the tourist experience, you know? That's a $10 ice cream, guys. $10 ice cream cone. That's the most expensive ice cream cone I've had in a long time. Alright guys, we're weaving through these streets to make our way over to the Grand Bazaar. The huge, famous bazaar here in Istanbul. If you want to do shopping, you gotta come to the Grand Bazaar. And I need to do some shopping. So let's go see if we can find some stuff. Look at this, man. They got everything under the sun here. Go. And even this building, you can see how old it is. Look at the ceiling. I don't know if this was always a bazaar, but it's such a cool indoor bazaar. Now what am I looking for? I'm actually looking for some perfume, some Arabic perfume known as oud. You can literally get lost here. Man, look at this. You can buy some gold. Look at that thick gold chain. Brother, I have one question. How much for this thick gold chain?
This is a $6,000.
$6,000. You see the big one there?
The big one.
Ah. And it's what carat? How many? 18 karat gold. Wow, amazing. These are from Turkey? Made
From Turkey, made in Turkey.
The gold is from Turkey? Ah, very nice. Amazing. They make their own jewelry here. Let's see. So if you want to do jewelry shopping, which I don't have the money for, but if you want to, you can come. Actually, a lot of people come to Istanbul for shopping from around the world, from the Middle East, from South Asia, from Southeast Asia, all over the place. People come. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you? Where can I find the perfume? You have? Like Arabic perfume, like oud, like the, you know, like the one you have? Can I see?
The video is forbidden inside.
Okay, then no problem, bro. No problem. Beautiful. No camera? Ah, okay. If I want to buy something?
Even if you want to buy all the shop.
If I want to buy the whole shop? Ah, okay, no problem. Thank you. Some shops are a little bit weird about the camera, so I don't know. I'm gonna try to take a video, but can't guarantee that I'll be able to get every interaction. Oh, here we go. Assalamu alaikum, brother. How are you? You have perfume?
Yes.
Arabic? Can I make a video? Yeah? Okay. Thank you, brother. You have like a traditional oud? Oud? This one? Can I try? Alright, let's see. This one, very sweet. Something more like a Tom Ford, you know, like brick.
Yes.
Like manly, you know, like a musk. Maybe like this is black musk. Yeah, I try.
You have wood, too much wood.
Oud. Let me smell. No, can I smell the musk? The black musk? Yeah. This one is pretty dark. Huh? Ooh, that one's too heavy. This one's nice. You guys make these here?
Yes.
Yourself? Ah. So I can bring you one smell and you can make it?
Yes, yes.
Ah, I should have brought my perfume. That's okay. We try something different, no problem. How much is the small size?
Which one?
This one, Dolce Gabbana.
700 lira.
700 lira?
Yes.
Okay. 700 lira, that's like $15, something like that,
Yes.
right? Okay. Let me just smell and then I will tell you which one I like. This is nice. This is good. Can I do one small this one?
Yes.
One small this one? Oh no, sorry, not this one. This one.
Okay.
Two small. You give me two for 1,000.
This one different price, miss.
How
It's
much?
expensive.
How much is this one?
1,200.
For one?
Yeah, this original.
But you said 700.
This one. All different price.
Ah, okay. How much can you do for two small ones?
Okay.
You give me best price, bro.
Okay, 2 pieces.
I promote your shop also. What's the name of your shop?
Sobel Umran.
Sobel?
Sobel Umran.
Sobel Umran. Ah, so you mainly sell soap?
Yes, my company, I made it.
You make the soap?
Yes.
MashaAllah. Very nice, man. Look at that. He makes real soap. What do you use like local material? From Turkey? Everything from
Yes,
Turkey?
from
Ah, look at this, man. Such cool soap. Oh, that's his shop name. Soap Al Umran. Your name is Umran?
No, brother Umran. 5,000. Shop.
5,000 shop
Yes.
in this market.
Yes.
Wow.
Grand Bazaar.
And
Name Grand Bazaar.
how long have you been here? How many years in this bazaar? You? Yeah.
23.
MashaAllah, you look
Yeah.
35, bro. How old are you?
38.
38.
Yeah,
So you've
13
been
come Grand Bazaar.
you've been working since
13 come Grand Bazaar.
you working
Yeah.
since a kid.
Yes.
MashaAllah. Your father did this business also?
Yes.
Ah, so it's like a family business. Okay. Wow. Impressive. So you must be very tired, bro. You've been working your whole life.
2,000. Give me 1,800.
Well, 1,800. So that would be. Make it 1,500
Where from? India, Pakistan.
Pakistani.
Okay, 1,700. Okay.
1,500, brother. Khalas. 1,500. I will take both.
This one, I buy this no price. This is expensive one, really.
Come on, bro. Please do the best you can. If not, I can only buy one then. That's the thing. If,
Okay,
yeah,
no
I have a
problem.
budget.
Just brother, Pakistan brother, no problem.
Thank you, mister.
Pakistan, Turkish brother.
Inshallah, when you come to Istanbul, you come to
Yes.
this shop. Soap
Yes.
Al Umran.
Sobel Amran.
Don't forget the name. It's definitely like a tourist price, but that's what it is, guys. How much can I negotiate? You know, I'm not a local, so I know locals are gonna be like, bro, you got ripped off. But hey, it is what it is. You take what you get. Some really beautiful rugs, man. Look at these. The Persian rugs. Amazing.
Actually, it's Turkish, my friend.
Oh, it's Turkish. I'm sorry. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you for correcting me. I don't know. I was just.
But you see, those are all Turkish.
These are all Turkish.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry, bro.
But we have also some Persian ones. Like
You
this
have-
one is a Persian.
Ah, okay. So how do you know the difference then?
It's about the pattern.
The pattern.
Yeah.
So can someone like layman tell the difference, like
Yeah.
me, or only
No, you should
professional?
know. Yeah,
Ah.
you should know.
So you've been doing this a long time.
Exactly.
How long have you been doing this?
It's mine like 8 years, yeah.
8 years.
Yeah.
So it's a family business.
Absolutely.
So you grew up knowing this. Ah, very
Absolutely.
nice. And you guys make this yourself, or
No, actually.
you?
The people there are not making anymore.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So you source them and then you sell them in
Exactly.
this
It
bazaar.
comes from the villages.
How much does a rug, like, just for example, like something like a Turkish rug, how much does it sell for?
Starting like $200 going up. Like we have some silk ones. It's up to like $60,000.
$60,000.
Yeah.
Not lira.
No.
Oh wow! Can you show me one? I just want to see. I can't afford it, but if you can show me an example, yeah, yeah. Give me your most expensive. Maybe one day I can afford it, but
This one is the pure silk.
okay, this one.
Yeah, this one is cost you like $3,000, something like that.
$3,000.
Yeah.
Okay. And is it because of the materials?
And if you want to make it such a this size, you should spend like more than 4 or 5 pounds.
Oh.
It's a piece of art.
Okay, so it's more than just a rug. It's artwork.
Is it? Yeah.
Look at this, guys. Amazing. Amazing, bro. And what's your name?
My name is Bilal.
Bilal Myer. Very nice to meet
Nice
you,
to meet
brother.
you.
Thank you so much, and thank you for correcting me. And you know
best,
what? The people who are watching, they will appreciate that.
All right. All the best, guys.
Thank you, bro. Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much. So yeah, guys, I was wrong. Not Persian, Turkish. Shout out to my man for correcting me. But man, can you believe it? $60,000 for some rugs? That's insane. Yeah, man. A lot of beautiful things, man. You got some pasha, some pashmina scarves, cashmere, silk. Oh, it's just so much going on here, guys. But I got what I needed. I don't want to spend more money than I need to here. So let's get out of here. I'm hungry now too. So I asked the local, where can I get some food around here? Some real traditional Turkish food that isn't so touristic. Because a lot of places around here are like tourist traps, you know, with price, but also with the food you get. He said, no, this place is where the locals would go. I go there myself. I asked someone in the bazaar. So let's see, I'm gonna head there now. I think I was led the right way because you could see I'm out of the tourist area now, literally a 2-minute walk, and I don't see any tourists. I just see locals and there's little back alleys. Where is this restaurant? Here is the place. Kebab. This is famous place. Assalamu alaikum. How are you doing, brother?
Thank you. You?
I'm great. Actually, somebody recommended your restaurant.
Thank you.
They said that this is where the locals
If you
eat.
come to Turkey, you must eat Turkish kebab.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, it's local,
So-
not touristic.
Yeah, that's what I heard, and I can see actually,
Yeah, of course.
mostly locals. Yeah,
can sit in-
I can sit. Okay, thank you so much. What's your name, brother?
My name is Omar.
Omar. Are you the owner? Ah, okay, very nice.
Hi, brother.
Hi, how are you, brother? Assalamu alaikum.
Salam alaikum.
How are you doing?
Thank you.
Very good. Can I sit?
Where from?
I'm Pakistani. I can sit here?
Yes.
Okay, thank you so much.
Masayı bir silsene.
Alright, look at that. You got a nice outdoor seat, and then they also have indoor
Yes.
restaurant as well if you want. But the outdoor seating is nice. You get to watch people walk. Hello.
Telefon you?
Huh? Yeah, that's me. That's me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hello, my friend.
Hello. How are you?
Good for you.
Yes, brother. For here. Brother Omar, you tell me what to get. I don't know what to get. You just order.
Menu is coming. Just
No need the menu. You just tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, you just
If
give
you
me.
come to Turkey, you
Yes.
must eat Turkish adana kebab. You
Just
know?
get adana kebab.
And chicken.
And
It's very
chicken.
popular in Turkey.
What
if
is-
you want,
what
I
is-
can make one skewer adana kebab, one skewer chicken.
What
I
is
think my favorite.
Adana is beef.
Beef, yeah.
Beef, okay.
A little bit spicy beef.
Perfect.
If you want, I can
I'm
make this
Pakistani. For me, nothing
Yeah,
is spicy.
I think my favorite.
Okay.
You want?
I want it.
Okay,
Thank you.
want
bro.
drink?
Just water is
Just
okay.
water.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. So he said you gotta get one Adani, Turkish Adani kebab, and then one chicken. And as you can see, guys, over here it's all locals. I haven't seen a foreigner, which makes me very excited. Here we go. Look at that, man. So fast too. They just brought it right out. It means they're constantly whipping it out. So this right here is known as the Adani. I think this is a beef with some spices, and this is the famous chicken kebab. You can give you some roasted peppers on the side, some pilaf rice, and of course, every dish in Turkey has to come with some fresh salad. So you get some fresh beets, onions, tomatoes, and some coriander. Thank you, brother.
Right.
Some pide as well, Turkish pide. Yes. They give it to you. Wow, look at all of this food, man. So much food. And then they give you this spicy sauce, which you have to dip the kebab in.
Best and best.
Yes, thank
This
you,
is
bro.
eggplant salad. Inside this yogurt, eggplant, and black pepper.
So you dip the kebab into this, or
Yes, yes. With
okay.
kebab is
Very good.
Everything free.
Everything.
Yes.
Thank you so much,
This one,
brother.
this one, and this one is this.
It's
last.
all included. Thank you so much, brother. Thank you. I'm gonna enjoy this now. But first, we're gonna try the Turkish adana kebab. So look at this, fresh off the skewers, and they're constantly whipping up. I mean, this place has a big turnover. They have people coming in and out, so fresh food. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. I came to the right place. Oh, this one is a little bit spicy. It's a little bit spicy. Yeah.
Not too much.
Not too much, but just enough. Yeah. I like it. Usually Turkish food is not spicy, but when they add a little bit, you know, you can taste the flavor. And then, wow, that's really good, man. It's very light too. Sometimes the kebabs are so heavy, but they made it in a way where it feels light. And when you dip it into this sauce, it's the chicken. Everything just like melts in your mouth. Both of the kebabs, literally, I didn't have to chew too much. They're so tender. You just take a few bites, and it literally just melts in your mouth. It's so good. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Definitely gotta come through. Jelgor kebab. Brother, how much? I'll let you guys know how
Only
much.
kebab and water.
Yes,
460.
460. Can I pay with a card?
Of course.
No.
You
So
want coffee, tea, apple tea, dessert is free. Turkish tea is free.
This guy really took care of me, man. He gave me so many things like on the house. But yeah, definitely gotta come through if you come here. So the total for the food costs about 460 lira, which is like, you can say maybe a little bit more than $10. It's well worth it here in the middle of Sultanahmet. We're still in the middle of the central area, but you get a taste of the local food here. And also, most of the people here, if not all of them, are pretty much local. Thank you so much.
And he's the owner of this restaurant. Make sure you guys come support Jelgor Kebab.
Yeah, go. English name is come and see.
Come and see.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Jelgor means.
Gel, come is gel.
Ah,
Gor is see.
see. Come see. Come see, guys.
Come see.
Thank you, bro.
You know, one thing I've noticed here, just walking through the streets and sitting down, people really smoke a lot of cigarettes, man. Like, not just the men, the women also. Like, just see people constantly puffing. It's like very old school European in that way. The more I walk through Istanbul, the more I realize how much this city is based around shopping and commerce. Literally, every corner of this city is a bazaar. It's crazy. Every so often in Istanbul, you'll see just food sitting, and usually they leave this for the cats. As I mentioned, cats are like, you know, a part of the city. They're like unofficial citizens, basically. So people leave food out for them. They really take care of them. It's just something that's very unique and distinct from the rest of the world, because some places you go, they literally just spit on and kick stray animals, but here they cherish them, and that's very nice. So another thing that makes Istanbul a very unique city compared to the other cities in the world is that it actually lies in two continents. So currently we're on the European side. As you can see, this is known as the European side, where we've been all day. But if you look on that side over there, is actually known as the Anatolian side. So over there, you can see it in the distance. That is the Asian side of Istanbul. So half of Istanbul is in Asia and half of it is in Europe. Obviously the European side is the more known side, the more touristy side, but there is another side to Istanbul as well. A lot of boats passing through, a lot of people fishing. Look at how many people have their fishing rods. Passing behind me with these amazing boats. We're here in Istanbul, right on the Strait of Bosphorus. The reason why this region and location is very important is because you have obviously the European side, you have the Asian side, but not only that, the Strait of Bosphorus is actually what connects the Black Sea to the ocean, to the Mediterranean. And that's why
Turkey, not just Turkey, but Istanbul is a very strategic location because you literally have these two important bodies of water and the strait that runs through the city that connects both of them. Sorry if this video looks different. Actually, my GoPro died, so I'm filming the rest of this on my iPhone. Sorry for the difference in picture, but yeah, guys, what a beautiful place to get a sunset as well. Definitely would come here during sunset time because you get to see the whole city with the sun setting on top of it, and it is such a stunning view. But with that being said, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. My camera is dead. My body is dead. I am tired. My battery is on 0, and I'm not talking about my phone. But yeah, guys, if you guys come to Istanbul, make sure you guys check out all these locations. I'll leave some of the links in the description. I have more Istanbul videos coming and more Turkey videos coming, so stay tuned. And it's going to be a really fun adventure through this country. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, continue to learn, continue to grow, and there is no growth until you leave your comfort zone. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out.